Alrighty folks, we got a super jam-packed forecast video today. Haven't really had an East Coast storm type threat so much this winter as we do now. First of all, let's take a look at the water vapor imagery. You can see two storms on the menu. First of all, we have our appetizer that's in central Kansas right now. It's going to be pushing east, and it's going to be like a typical appetizer. Not so delicious, not so active, and just get you ready for the main event. Now, the main event, unfortunately, is still very shrouded in uncertainty. It is right now pushing through Nevada into Utah, the Four Corners region. That's going to be a very crucial element in the forecast by this weekend. First of all, before we get to any of that, let's talk about the forecast memo. We do have an active weather pattern beginning Thursday. We're going to see a Midwest storm, and it's really not going to do well. Let's talk about how this ends up panning out. So Thursday, there we go. We've got a storm pushing in. Mix for Chicago, Detroit, snow north, rain south. At this point, I think most folks in the Midwest will see a couple inches. Okay, Thursday night, it pushes over further eastward. You see a mix from Boston to Portland, snow from Portland westward, rain from Providence to New York City and west. And basically, most areas that do see snow, it will have trouble sticking. If you see a little bit higher elevation, you'll have a better chance. And eventually, everyone goes over to snow in eastern New England by Friday morning. It should be over by noontime with just a slushy 1 to 2 inches for some areas. Get rid of the hearts. This storm sucks, alright? It's not going to be interesting at all. Let's talk about the storm that could be interesting. It is a storm that has been shown on many of the models today. It's been shown for a while. I haven't talked about it much. The guy who's been talking about it, major kudos to David Tolerus over here at WX Risk. Let me show you his site. Well, no, this is his Facebook page, and he has been talking about the storm since last weekend, so definitely kudos to him. He has really done a great job picking up on this threat that now, oh, look at all of a sudden everyone else has been talking about. I've been watching for a while. I haven't really seen enough about it to really get into a deep forecast video, but that's what I'm going to do now. 12Z GFS model had around 12 to 18 inches, basically from northeastern Pennsylvania all the way into Boston area. So, interesting stuff. Take a look at the European Ensemble model had today. You can see a little bit more snow. This time a little bit, well, less snow, but further south over the Mid-Atlantic. I'm going to show you exactly how much snow I think you'll see. Well, exactly where the best chances of seeing a decent 6+ inch storm is in just a bit. But first, I do want to show you what we're going to be talking about in terms of some of the different models. This is the latest NAM model, and this is 18Z, so recent as you can get. It does show a pretty substantial storm developing to the south. Now you say, oh, that's all well and good, but aren't there some models that argue against the storm? And our job would be so easy if there weren't, but of course there are. 12Z European model has just a little bit of snow in southeast Virginia. I think this is a very, very plausible situation. I think the GFS 12Z run is, it's not impossible, but it's like a severe weather event like June 1st, producing an EF3 that happens to go over the second biggest city in New England, the Springfield tornado. It's like the chances. About 1 in 20 of the GFS being right. Now the chance of some parts of southern New England seeing a substantial snow, 25 to 50%. And that's pretty good compared to what you've seen this winter. Southeast Virginia all the way back up into the Delmarva Peninsula, more like 50 to 60%. Now I would go with more like 50 for most areas. Your 60 would be in places like Hampton Roads in eastern North Carolina. All the way, guys, there's been this cartoon trend going out. So, in case you haven't seen it, it's on the Facebook page. The Young Forecasters one. I'm not going to explain it now. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I would check that out. Have a good day. Stay tuned to our Facebook page. It's the smartest move you can do in all of this sort of sea of weather drama. There are few people in few places that will stay the same and won't twist the story if they get it wrong. And that's Stormtopia.com Facebook page. Stay tuned. Have a good day.